Nikki, let's talk about the conversation meter. I love tools and gadgets that make my life easier or better, or that help me in some way, and this one seems to be a really fundamental tool to be able to create meaningful and purposeful conversation.
Yeah, it certainly has been powerful for us, and we've had clients around the world who report that it's powerfully useful for them too. What we were looking for is, how do you take all of these concepts and these truths about brain science and the way people react to one another and turn it into something useful that people can use for finding the intersection fast? In our practice, we say that there are two things that are worth mastering in conversation: timing and quality. In the communication catalyst, we go way more deeply into timing. That's about the cycle of value. There are actually 3 elements of alignment, 3 elements of action, 2 elements of adjustment, and you get good at answering the question, which of those conversations is it time for now? However, no matter which one it is, are you going to be any good at having it? So the meter is about managing the quality of your conversation so that it produces improvement, so that it always produces more value than waste. We find that people, in order to improve anything, first have to know where they are. We say improvement starts with what's present, and it can start no other place. So the meter allows people to figure out where they or another is at a given moment in terms of quality connection, and then how to move it. So the meter looks a little bit like a speedometer. The higher the score, the faster the trip to what we call an authentic intersection. Now here's what this means that's really important to us. The higher the score on the meter, the lower the supervision costs in a system. And I don't care if you're talking about at home, at work. How would you like it if the agreements you made with people were so genuine that they required little or no supervision in order to trust that they would be successfully executed? That's what makes it really worth getting good at using the conversation meter. The lower the score, the higher the supervision costs in the system. So the more time and money that's spent on watching people work rather than just getting work done. So we care a lot about using this. There are 4 elements in it, and the elements are pretense, sincerity, accuracy, and authenticity. There are a whole lot of communication models that act like there's only 2 choices, which what we would call pretense and sincerity. We say there are 4 choices in powerful communication. Pretense is lying and withholding, and it happens a lot, and a lot of it is a function of fear related to the bioreaction we were talking about earlier. Above that is sincere opinion, where people are honestly saying what they think. However, we think it's important for people to confront that you can be sincere and wrong. We often ask people, has anyone ever sincerely believed something about you that wasn't true? And it's a major issue that people think just because I'm sincere, I'm valuable. Not necessarily. If I'm sincere without being accurately connected, I'm actually counting on my view as the whole view, and my view is never the whole view of things. Accurate conversations are where you actually get factually, accurately connected to views outside of your own, so that you're able to develop something that's more intelligent together than separately. Authentic conversations are about connecting to someone at the level of their deepest values and purposes, finding a point of connection that requires them not to change at all. You are creatively relating what's important to you to what's important to them. It's not convincing them, it's not editing them, it's connecting with them exactly how they are. And those are authentic conversations. So the meter we go into, as you know, in great depth. It's very operational, give people questions to ask, ways to listen, but that's the short version of the conversation meter.